makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time. It might just take a little longer. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you wait your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow. Dip into the ocean all the time you go. You know you'll be with the ocean. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper in your spine? Hello, lovies. I want to welcome everyone to my Tuesday Emotional Journal. That's right, we're doing emotional journaling. And on our schedule today is 5 things to remember when you're having a bad day. Overcoming obstacles to emotional journaling. Use journaling to track those patterns and triggers. And real-life journaling examples. How fun is that? And I also will be working on my emotional journal with you with a couple of other things. And we're going to get started in a few minutes. I went live a couple minutes early, but that's okay. We'll give people time to come on in. And I hope you all can see that. Let me put this, I'll fix the camera just a hair. There you go. And of course, I always do my homework. Got my homework right here, my notes. What do we call them? Cheat sheets. That's right, I got my cheat sheets right here. And I want to welcome all of you. Now, I am going to tell you, the music that I chose for our journaling emotional Tuesdays invokes different moods or feelings. So while you're listening to the music in the background, keep in mind that each song will trigger something in you. And if a song comes on, even if I'm talking, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me the music in the background triggered sadness or happiness. Whatever it triggers in you, let me know what it triggered, because that would be awesome. I chose quite a bit of music for our Tuesdays, and we are going to get started there's quite a few of you in here already, so we're going to get started real soon. And I did send out the notifications, so let me put this away for right now. And while we're waiting, I'm going to show you guys another way to do your emotions, to let out your emotions. However you're feeling some kind of way, you can now buy these paint boards right here at the Dollar Tree. And so it is so nice to be able to paint your emotions. And I tell you, I've done it a couple times. And I was really shocked at what I produced, and I'll share that with you next week on how my painting turned out. I was feeling some kind of way that day, so I picked up my paints, I picked up my paintbrush and one of these Dollar Tree boards, and I painted away. And you will enjoy painting your emotions also. So that is another way to let your emotions out. All right. The first thing on the agenda today, we're instead of getting right into the journaling, we are going to go to the 5 things to remember when you're having a bad day. And the first one being, let me turn down my music just a hair. Now remember, guys, if you hear something in the music that evokes an emotion in you, put it down below in the comments. The song in the background made me feel happy or sad or some kind of way. If you don't have the answer right now, just write some kind of way. All right. Addie Thompson, hello. How are you, girl? All right. So we're going to start out with number 1. Recognize when you're having a bad day and things to remember when you're having a bad day. Number one is accept that you're off your game. Everybody gets off their game. I get off my game. So if you set your bar really high every single day, then yes, you're going to feel like you've had a personal failure. So don't set the bar so high you can't reach it. And so when trouble knocks on your door, give yourself permission to just have a bad day. What the heck? I'm having a bad day. So what am I going to do about that bad day? I'm going to go with the flow. And that way you don't take it out on somebody that you care about, somebody you love. We all have emotions. We have anger. We have resentment, jealousy. I mean, they're all there. They're all like floating around in us like this, you know. And you never know when one of them's just going to pop out and rear its ugly head. So, accept that you're off your game. Hello, Ellie. How are you? I hope you all are having a fine, fine Tuesday. All right, and number 2 on our list, guys. Remember. Always remember. Guess what? You survived 100% of your bad days. You're still here, aren't you? So apparently you survived the other bad days you've had. So, it does sound counterintuitive. I know, I hear ya. I get it. But, go ahead and reminisce on your past flops. Oh my gosh, I was doing that live and I fell. Oh, did that invoke an embarrassing emotion in me? Of course, you fell. What the heck? But you survived it. Whatever. And I survived my fall, so reminisce about those past flops. And those hanging around in the trenches, because that really can be an extreme confidence booster. Let me tell you, it will boost your confidence. And that is awesome evidence. I tell you guys, that is awesome evidence that you did survive a bad day. And guess what? You are going to survive this bad day you are having. If you're having a bad day, when you have a bad day, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. That you will survive it. All right. Now let's go to number 3. Number 3 on our list. Reminisce about the good times. Yeah, just don't reminisce about the bad times and the past bad days. Reminisce about your good days. I'll tell you, you will feel your mood lifting and lifting and lifting, because when you reminisce about the good days, I'll tell you, my friend and I, we went out for coffee, and I'll tell you what, we had a ball, and we laughed and talked and joked, and it was such a good day. You can already feel your emotions elevating with happiness because you're talking about and reminiscing about the fun you had with your friends. So keep that in mind. Reminisce and treasuring the good days, or looking through your photos, videos, whatever you have, even videos of your past YouTube streams. If that is what invokes your happiness or elevates your mood, then by all means do it. And number 4, reframe your bad day as a helpful twist. Anytime we have bad days or something's going on, what do? Our normal response is to shut down. Well, don't shut down. Reframe your emotions. Reframe your day. So you're having an awful day, and secretly the good thing is the universe is trying to play a trick on you. So what you are going to do is reframe it and make it different, because it can be. We are in charge of our emotions. Yes, we are. So if you reframe it, you will have not only growth, but it'll also help you through the pain of the bad day, whatever it is you're having. And then we have, oh well, Tom, I'm so glad you want to buy a fridge. I need to buy a new fridge too, come to think of it. Yeah, my refrigerator isn't doing so good, so, I mean, I have a couple of them. The one out in the barn is not doing so good, so yeah, I need to buy a fridge too. Number 5, engage your body. What does that mean? Engage my body, huh? Okay. Moving your body around. Moving can really help you. If you're not an exerciser, then go for a short walk. Take a walk around your property or down by the lake if you have a lake or a river. Woods. Take a walk out in the woods, because physical activity, guys, really helps reduce the stress of a bad day. Get away from it for a minute. If someone else has caused your bad day, say a prayer for them and take a walk. That's all. And pretty soon, sneaking away for just that 10-minute walk, even around your block. Let's say you live where there's a block around your house. Interest on Pinkie Pie. Okay, guys, come on. Let's not get silly-willy. All right. Okay, so you can even do, here's another thought on engaging your body. Take deep breaths. Take deep breaths and count to 10. I know my dad used to have me count to 10 when I was a little girl, and I'd get real mad and want to throw a temper tantrum, and he would be right there saying, count to 10. And believe it or not, it really worked. Even as a young child, I felt some kind of way after I engaged my body and took a deep breath. How awesome is that? All right, let's move on now. We've given people plenty of time to get here. We are going to be doing, I feel, today it's about your feelings and your journaling and how to help you journal your emotions and help you start on that journaling. And it becomes a fun thing to do, guys. Find a private area, like I said in our Journal Tuesday number 1, find a private place for yourself. Mine is at my desk. I'm surrounded by things I love and memories of people, and so that helps me to journal my emotions correctly. And so next on my thing, and I'm gonna have you listen to some music pretty soon and some videos. We are gonna watch some videos that invoke emotions, but let's move on to overcoming those obstacles to emotional journal. Excuse me, guys. Are there days when you just feel blah? Get out of here, fly. I know I do. There are days when I'm like, oh, blah. I don't feel like doing nothing. I don't want to exercise. I don't want to eat healthy. I don't want to journal. Yeah. Well, don't let these obstacles keep you from reaping the benefits of your journaling. That's right, because those emotions and those feelings will take away your benefits for your emotional journaling. So keep that in mind, everyone, when you're doing that. All right. Do you ever have, like, those of you who do journal and those who would love to journal, when you're writing something, have you ever stopped in the middle of your writing and you're like, oh, I have nothing else to say? My mind's gone blank. I hate when my mind goes blank, but it does. Oh, but it does. So, when that happens, the only real cure for that is to simply just keep writing. You don't have to be perfect at it. It doesn't have to be like it's going to get graded or somebody's going to publish it. It's your journal. Keep writing. Even if you lost your train of thought, write something else. Because only you will know what that means when you come back to it. And you will come back to it. So just keep writing. That is the only cure. Now, also, another good thing, we're going to talk about it on another Tuesday. But another good thing is to have journaling prompts. Boy, do I love journaling prompts, because they sure can help you overcome those obstacles of writer's block, or you're lost your train of thought. So that will also help you overcome that. So remember that. And I'll tell you what, guys, I know it's very tempting to criticize ourselves. I mean, how many of you have done that? You criticize what you've written, you criticize what you're feeling, you criticize your friends, because all of a sudden you want to criticize. Okay? So don't get tempted to criticize yourself and write about your personal issues like emotions. So don't criticize those, because if you're writing it, it is what you're feeling. And don't change it to look better, quote unquote, because that is another means of criticizing yourself. Oh, I'm going to erase this, and I should put this. No. Because you can't learn from that when you change it up. So that is self-criticism. You want to stay away from that. And another obstacle is the fear of being vulnerable. Well, what if somebody reads this? I wanted to say that, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, because then that person does not know the real you or how you're feeling. Even if they does say by chance somebody does get a hold of it and they read some of it and they're, oh, I didn't know you felt that way. Of course you didn't know I felt that way, because I didn't say anything. I write it in my emotional journal. So that is, don't criticize yourself, guys. And another thing to overcome emotional journaling is try meditating before you journal. Meditate, say a prayer, practice deep breathing again, and then get started. You'd be surprised when you journal your emotions and you've took your deep breaths, you've either prayed or you have meditated, how much easier the words are going to flow for you. So definitely do that. All right. Now, before we listen to a couple of songs, I'm going to go ahead and give you some hints and clues on what to say to prompt and help start your emotional journaling. What were some of the moments of stress or frustration today? That's number one. What were some moments of stress or frustration today? And you can write these down in a notebook so you have them on hand all the time. You don't have to just run back to my video and write them down. Number one, what were some moments of stress or frustration today? Number two, what were some moments of peace or calm today? Number three, how did I handle negative emotions today? That's a good question to ask yourself, isn't it? Did I have negativity come my way? Did I have negative emotions come my way? And how did I handle those emotions? Pretty awesome stuff, isn't it? All right, number four. How can I better cope with difficult emotions in the future? Give yourself permission to answer that. How can I better cope with difficult emotions in the future? Good prompt. And keep a special place in your book where you answered all these prompts. Keep it where you can readily get to it and read it back when you're journaling if it helps prompt you to remember that day or how you're feeling today. Number 5, what are some ways I can promote positivity and happiness in my life? What are some ways I can promote positivity and happiness in my life? Well, I'm going to tell you, only you can answer that. I know how I keep positivity in my life. I know how I handle certain things. Things my father taught me, things my mother taught me. It all sunk in. So, what are some ways I can promote positivity and happiness? And you can write as many as you want because it's your journal and your referral back to. So you want to make sure when you go back, you can refer to this prompt. And okay, I'm having a bad day, so I'm going to not only reframe it, I'm going to promote positivity and happiness, because we all want to be happy. Everybody wants to be happy. Some people aren't happy no matter what you do. But really deep down, everyone wants to be happy. And, let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, number 6. How can I support myself through this emotion? Now, there are some who rely on others for their emotional support. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't rely on anyone for emotional support. Rely on yourself. Yes, you can talk to a friend. Oh, you can complain to a friend. Tell a friend what you're going through. But don't rely on her. I mean, it's good to get, talk it out. Have someone to talk to. But don't rely on your friend to make your day happy or give you positive emotions, because only you can do that. She can support you and be there for you and listen and even give input. But when it comes down to it, guys, only you can turn your day around, make it a positive, have positive emotions and happy emotions. So keep that in mind. And that is on our overcoming those nasty obstacles that try and keep that list right handy. Now, we are going to listen to a couple of songs right now. And in the comments down below, even if you're watching this afterwards, you didn't make it to the live, that's cool. Not everybody can make a live. So, if you're rewatching this, write down in the comments what this song invoked in you, okay? And then, do me a favor, if you are visiting my channel, hit that subscribe button for me. I would appreciate it. And also, hit that thumbs up. You are going to love our Tuesday emotional journaling. All right, let's get on to the music. Addie and Ellie, I hope you will enjoy this. And we had Tom also stop in. And I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, 76. If you want to write down your emotions that the song invokes in you, go ahead. So let's pick a song. Let's see. There we go. Let's see what this song invokes in you. Come on, music, what's going on? Oh no! And then the music quit working. Did she have a bad day? Okay. Sometimes you got to wonder. Alright, let me redo it. Maybe it's just not coming. It could be the program itself. Wow, it was just working, wasn't it? And it just stopped. That is so weird. How does that happen? Oh my goodness, it just stopped. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? This is what you call having a bad day. I'm not really having a bad day, I'm just kidding. This is just one of those obstacles that get in your way. So I'm going to try a different song and see if that works. Maybe, maybe, maybe. This is weird. That never happened before. Wow. It's never stopped like this before. That's what's weird about it. It's never stopped before. Alright, let me get completely out of here and go back in, because that might be what the issue is. So, we're going to go all the way back in there. Let's see, www. Okay. Now, go back to the section. Let's see. There we go. Be sure and write what emotion it evokes in you. I went ahead and wrote mine down, what it evokes in me. Once again, guys, just a reminder, tell me what the song, what emotion does this song invoke in you? We're doing 2 songs. And if it makes you feel some kind of way, write it down in the comments for me. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. Alright, that one's making me feel some kind of way. I don't know yet, but you don't have to right now. If you're just feeling some kind of way, write some kind of way. Okay, now I got it is making me feel curiosity. Curiosity about the future. Yes, yeah, that's what it's making me feel. There's my emotion, curiosity, kind of excitement, curiosity. What's going to happen now that we're through? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's move on. If you hadn't had a chance to write your comment, you don't have to. Like I said, if you are just a watcher, you can continue to be a watcher. You don't have to participate. If you just like watching and listening, there are a lot of people who just love to listen to things they're interested in, but they don't want to participate. And that's okay too. You can just listen and learn and just be a part of it. You don't have to participate. All right, we are moving on to our other. Use journaling to track your patterns and your triggers. What triggers you? Journaling can help you express your emotions. That's a given. It is so going to help you express your emotions so that you can reflect on your journal writings and help you learn about yourself. You are going to be surprised how much you learn about yourself through emotional journaling. A lot I have, and I am living proof that emotional journaling will help you learn a lot. Keeping a mood journal specifically can help you better recognize emotional patterns. And some people just love to paint. They want to do their emotional painting. So, like I said earlier, guys, you can buy those canvas boards at the Dollar Tree and make your paintings. Keep them in a large journal book. Paint your emotion journal. That if that's what you want to do, then that's what you're going to do. All right, so to use this journaling as a way to identify and track your emotional reactions, and that will include information, as much information as possible, guys. Writing about your highly charged emotional event. What triggered the event? What caused the emotion? And don't forget to go back and review all those journal entries, because that is how you are going to learn your patterns and your triggers. What was the weather that day? That's number one. What was the weather? What did you eat that day? What was on your mind before your journaling session? How you felt when you woke up that morning. How did you feel when you woke up? Whether you were experienced distress or conflict, put it down. And number 6, whether you had a restful sleep that night. Those all play a big part in your emotional journaling. Try to recall the emotional reaction you factually, meaning only facts, guys. Try not to emphasize. Only write the facts of what you felt, what triggered it, and what was going on during that emotional event. Don't judge and criticize. Here we are with that again. You don't want to criticize. Just write the facts in your journal. Write your feelings. And I'll give you a helpful hint, guys. When you are writing your emotional journal, write it like you were writing about someone else. Instead of writing about yourself, write like you're telling someone else emotional event. And watch how you actually put the facts. You actually write what you're feeling. Awesome. It's really awesome. Then you will see, as you go into journaling, you will actually see those patterns and triggers start to emerge. All right, we are going to have some fun. We are getting into my journal, my emotional journal that I am doing with you. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn the page. We are going to, oh, I lost my little flower. All right, we are going to do, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Open the book. And let's see, put this over here for right now. What do I need? I need my scissors and my glue, my journal pages. Now, on my journal for this Tuesday, I decided, since we are journaling, I am going to use letters in the background of my journal pages. So let me get my handy dandy glue out here. Let me put that over there. We are going to use letters. There we go. Let's see. We're going to put this one right here in the middle. Because we use words for our journal. And I thought, how cool would it be to use these letters as the background to my journal pages. All right. Oh, doesn't that look nice, guys? How awesome is that? And then, just like writing our journals is like having a bulletin board. So I went ahead and cut out a small bulletin board for my journal. Let me get the sticky back off here. Come on. Oh, my nails are giving me a rough way to go. I'll get it off. Don't worry. I thought, we use bulletin boards to put reminders up on and all that stuff. So why not go ahead, and I am going to put a mini bulletin board right on my journal page. How awesome is that? And I'll show you in a little minute. And this is an emotional journal, so I have a door. And what I'm feeling kind of addle today. Today I'm very addle. So I decided to deal with that emotion of addleness. I am going to close the door to certain things in my life. I'm going to close the door, have the good memories and bad, and just close the door. So I'm going to put a closed door right here. And this is a small door, but it fits perfectly in my journal. And now you guys will know what this is because I'm doing my journal with you. But we will be putting some things up on the bulletin board, but I am closing this door to my emotions that I have been feeling. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by, hit that subscribe button for me. And if you haven't already, give me a like. I'd appreciate it. Now let's continue with our journal. Emotional journal. And then I decided that I'm going to put some pretty lace on the other page. Yeah. Beautiful lace at the top. And lace is for the softness and keeping peace and keeping my emotions in check, not letting them get the best of me. You never want to say to somebody what you don't mean. So never react. If someone hurts your feelings or says something you don't agree with, don't react. Don't just spill out a bunch of words because then you lose control of your emotions. So the lace represents to me the softness of my reaction, the softness of my emotions, keeping them in check. All right. All right. Now, I have another piece for my beautiful emotional journal. And this desk represents the desk I sit on. So I love to have the quiet place surrounded by the things that make me happy, that my emotions and vibes are in a good light. So I am going to put this on the other page because I am going to recall all the good memories and leave the negative memories behind. So I am going to go ahead and put this on this page right there to represent my quiet place, my happy place, my journaling place. And then I got a bunch of little things to put in my journal, and I hope you will enjoy them as much as I do. Let me put this back on. I don't want to get my glue messed up. We need it for our journaling. And then, after we are done with the journal, I am going to give you some real life situations, guys. Real life journaling situations. So, keep with us. Keep with us. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button and join the family. We do a lot of different things on this channel. We have a lot of fun doll collections, puzzles, mysteries, games, journaling, Barbies, you name it, miniatures. We love doing a lot of little things because it makes us happy. And I want to make you happy by doing it. All right, before we move on to the rest of my journal entries, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to do this. Read me when you feel happy, thankful, angry, anxious, lonely, or sad. Now, like I said today, I'm feeling addle, and that is a little bit confused. So I am going to pick anxious. That I think anxious and confusion go hand in hand. So let's go ahead and pick. Let's go ahead. Let's see. That's the next blue, not the light blue. That's this blue right here. So let's see what it says about anxious and addleness. All right, let's read it. If a person has illness, their heart can endure it. But if their heart is sad, who can bear it? Oh my gosh, that makes good sense. Let me read that again. And if you get it, leave it in the comments because this is a good one. If a person has illness, their heart can endure it. But if their heart is sad, who can bear it? So that's good. I love that. I love that. So let me know in the comments if you understood that. Now let's get back to decorating my journal along with you guys. And I picked some beautiful, bright. My channel has gone through some changes. I've had a lot of illness and broken bones, and this is like closing the door on all that. And I wanted bright, beautiful things on my bulletin board to remind me of the bright and happy future that I am going to have, not only in my life, but in my YouTube life with my lovies and all the people I surround myself with is going to be happiness. And here I picked this celebrating bottle only because I'm celebrating the change. I'm celebrating the change. And I definitely had to have that in there. And let's put this in here. True beauty in a woman is reflected in her soul. And I love that because when we keep our emotions in check and we don't spout off we become a gentler person. And so I definitely wanted to make that part of my journal page. Put it right there. And then I have this beautiful big orange flower that I want to put in my journal. And it's going to go right up here in the corner. And then I definitely want to put a butterfly there because butterflies have wings and they flutter around, and we take different paths, our lives take different paths, and so on. And so I wanted to go ahead and put the butterfly in there. Isn't that gorgeous? For all the changes and different paths. And of course I want some greenery around my closed door, so I chose this to put the greenery around my door. And if you are watching this after the live, go ahead and leave a comment for me and hit that like button. I would appreciate it, so we can continue to have our wonderful Emotional Journey Tuesdays. And I have another butterfly. I picked a different color, and I wanted to put him up here in the corner of the lace. Gorgeous. Above my special place where I journal. And then I definitely need some color in here. So I picked this bouquet of flowers to put. Isn't that beautiful? And I want these down by the bottom of the door. Beautiful pink flowers representing beauty and life. It's no fun living your life like an emotional roller coaster. So if we journal our emotions and learn how to control our emotions, you will find how much your life is happy. You're happy. I think that's all I picked on these. Oh no, I forgot the other orange flowers. Gotta have those. I can't be having. I need bright colors. Bright colors. We're going to put those right there. And then I have this one for over on the other side. Come on. Come on, come on. All right, we're going to put this over here. Awesome. And now I know what this represents to me, and you know what this represents to me. And then I have here, I think that says, no, I don't want those words. That must have been the wrong words I picked. Let me see. I thought I saw another word in here that I wanted. Nope. Oh, maybe this is it. No, so we're going to go ahead and just put this butterfly on there. And I do believe that is all I picked out for my emotional journal today. If I can get this other little butterfly off here. There we go. And we were going to put him right above the door. Fly to a new adventure, butterfly. And there you have it. Ooh, I knocked it off. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more. There you go. Now you have my emotional journal. For today, I'm going to collect this up, and then we are going to move on to our real life journal, emotional journals, guys, and I know you are going to love that. So let me put my scissors away here. Get them put back where they belong. All right, get over there. Quit messing. All right, and get my cheat sheet. I gotta have my cheat sheets so I don't forget. And that's okay. If you do shows and hello, Nomadic Collective. I'm so glad you could stop in. You'll have to rewatch the beginning. But we are on the real life examples of emotional journals. And some of it may blow your mind, guys, because you probably didn't even realize it. The Diary of Anne Frank. Yep, The Diary of Anne Frank. That is one of the most famous and moving writings in history, guys. In history. Her journal has helped millions of readers better understand the horrors of the Holocaust. She wrote exactly factual things that were happening, how she was feeling, what was going on, and that is exactly how to write an emotional journal. It has to be factual, and you don't want to criticize yourself or change it up to look better. No, 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 no. Keep it factual. All right. And then we also have Virginia Woolf, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Sylvia Plath, and they were all known for their thoughtful journaling, and it either became part or inspired their writing. And you don't feel, oh my gosh, do I gotta, am I gonna be pressured to be a famous writer? No, 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 no. These are just real life examples of emotional journal that turned the tides and helped many, many people. It doesn't mean you have to become the next great writer or you're gonna be. No, don't even think about that. These are just people who wrote emotional journaling and something came of it. These real life people and many more writers of journaling books have used journal writing as a way to process their thoughts, because that's what you're doing when you're doing emotional journaling. You're processing those thoughts that you are having, the feelings, your emotions, and that can bring about real change in the world, believe it or not, and in your life. So keep that in mind when you're doing your emotional journal. But emotional journaling can bring a positive change to your life. I know I've heard many people say, "Oh, I don't like my life. I hate it. This and that. I want to be different." Well, doing your journaling can help you change your life around. Now, I'm doing picture journaling with you guys, but in my emotional journal at my desk is where I do all my writings. So don't think, oh, she's not writing it. No, I'm not, because we are just doing this journal with you while I'm doing my live. So this is a emotional picture journal only. But at my desk where I sit in my happy place, I journal my emotions, how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and hopefully when I look back on it in years from now and my life has changed in a positive direction, I can say it was because I journaled. So journaling is a healthy way to keep your mentality positive and happy. Don't let those obstacles and those old bigger-boo of emotions that are hateful and down yourself and criticize yourself. Do positive journaling, emotional journaling. Even if it's a negative feeling, write it down, because you're going to change it up. You're going to restructure it, and you're going to make it happy. And keep that in mind, guys. And I want to thank you all, even you watchers. Thank you for coming in and just watching the video. I appreciate that so much. And for those who participate, thank you so much for participating. And Friday, the mini house. And I hope I will have some surprises for you on Friday. But until then, guys, you have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July, a fun 4th of July, and do your emotional journaling. Till then, I'll see you Friday.
makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time. It might just take a little longer. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh.